first 2 years, we really chased a diagnosis, trying to find out what. And there was this point, and my wife and I talk about it frequently, and I'm not exactly sure what all came together, but there was this collective sign said, we are just going to love this child. Not that we didn't before, but we stopped chasing the diagnosis.
Yeah.
And the last 3 years of her life, we just enjoyed the fire out of her.
Did
and
you really?
We took her everywhere, and people would look, and you'd be gavaging her in the, in a movie theater, and people would give us wide. We had great parking
all
spots.
step away.
We had all kinds of space because
Great parking.
they just didn't know how to handle that. And my other daughter, Brittany, who is amazing, how she dealt and coped with that, to have a little sister. And all that goes with it. We had home care nursing, and how do you live with someone in your house? How do you learn how to do that?
Isn't Melanie a nurse?
Yes, she is. And in fact, she was a cancer derm nurse, a cancer surgery nurse.
Wow.
And when Payton was born, again, through a series of events that we couldn't have scripted, we ended up starting a home health agency, a pediatric home health agency out of our home. And my wife, who is...
She's amazing.
Yeah, that's an understatement at that point. She is a gift, an absolute gift. But she was in this phenomenal position to step into this place with pediatric home health. As a mom, she could understand moms and would be able to advocate to the medical community, look, this is why mom is responding this way. It's tough, it's difficult. And as a clinician, she could speak to the moms to say, look, this is why doctor said this. And so she was gifted and put in a position where she was uniquely in that position. And the Lord blessed that. And she's a tremendous work ethic, just a tremendous woman. And so our lives changed. I was a physiologist, and after Payton passed away, I ended up resigning a position at Texas Instruments and went into the seminary and...
It changed your whole life.
Yeah, it sure did. That's an understatement. And again, if I could chew glass and change it, I would. I'm not going to be so noble to say, I mean, it's my little baby. And
Did you find when you were at seminary, having had that background experience for so many years, that played a special role in the courses you took and the direction you were going?
That's a good question.
Absolutely right. And the thing that I share with people, it was, we all have these experiences, and several of them, but the term, and you've used the term before, Chuck, it's this sense of crushing. I mean, I was crushed. And so I came into the seminary as some very tilled soil. I mean, my soil was crushed. And so continuing that sort of law of the farm, I mean, I was ripe for some planting.
Right.
Because my soil
it also
was tilled.
moved everything out of the realm of theory.
Absolutely.
Even though courses in an academic institution are often theoretical and need to be in some ways, you were always able to reinterpret that in light of today's real world and what you and Melanie had gone through, which is such a benefit for a student to have that.
No one would mistake me for a theologian.
Right.
And that's
There's
okay.
everything right about that. Not that there's anything wrong with being a theologian, but that was not going to be your role.
It was the soil that prepared my ability to be a pastor, which is really it.